Be right back. And never be back. Dad. r/AskReddit. What is the best way to get someone to stop talking to you without being rude? I have to return some videotapes and leave immediately. Edit. No need for rewards. The compliments were sufficient. Lewis.
Where are you going? I've got to return some videotapes.
I start talking about my cats. I only have one cat, but I talk about all the cats I've had in my lifetime, and I'm in my late 50s, as if I still have them all. So, it sounds like I have about 10 cats. No matter what they say, I relate it back to a cat story. Oh, wow, that's like that time my polydactyl cat. And, this is always a permanent remedy. In Caddyshack, Chevy Chase was being bored to death by somebody, looked at his wrist, he wasn't wearing a watch, said, "I've got a thing," and walked away. Another one from a movie was, "I just remembered something. You're boring and my legs work." Two top-notch escape strategies. If you cannot get a word in, the best thing to do is drop something which typically leads the person to stop talking, giving you a break, to say that you forgot that you needed to do something. Man, with people like that I usually just throw out a "man, that's wild" and turn away. Edit. It's always the comments you least expect. Man Reddit, you're wild. In the UK you slap your thighs, announce right and stand up to leave. Edit. Thank you for the gold. Just interrupt them and start talking about your thimble collection. This is no thimble. This is Turkish nipple armor. May these always point to the spoils of war. I start signing at them. I can read lips and hear some, but sometimes I'm lazy, especially if I don't have my hearing aids in and just don't want to talk to them. Confession. My favorite people to do this to are delivery drivers or people who show up at my house randomly. They will come up to the door, which has a huge window, and start talking, and I'll just start signing back. It makes them super uncomfortable, and then they leave. Ha 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 ha. Put any random object to your ear and say hello. Oh, it's for you, then hand them the thing. Moshi moshi dopod su. This is not a productive area of discussion. But in all seriousness, I used to have a coworker that would cut people telling him rumors off with "Why are you telling me this?" and it seemed to work pretty well. Not sure how rude you'd consider it, but it stopped talebearers in their tracks. It's definitely rude, but it's a good rude. Some conventions shouldn't be pandered to. I think the person gossiping is more rude. I don't feel like asking someone "Why are you telling me this?" is rude, especially if they are needlessly gossiping in the workplace. Edit. This doesn't sound like it's any more my business than it is yours. Sorry, can I stop you right there? And then walk away quickly. Random oblivion NPC interactions. Then pay with your blood. Stop right there, criminal scum. Get a button that is always hooked up to your phone's Bluetooth system. Pressing the button makes your phone ring. Take the call and walk away. Japanese phones used to have this on a hardware level. Pretense call. Used to have that setting on my old Samsung Taco Light. Just hold the lock button and an unknown number calls. You can get apps that do that. You can open the app. People always look at their phones, so no issue there. Set it for a call in 10 seconds. Put in your pocket and pretend to listen. Then have to take a call. I use this a fair amount. Just search for fake call apps. My trick at the office is just keep them talking while I walk. Then we miraculously end up in their office. Then I just turn around, walk back to my office. A masterclass in walk with me. My go-to. If we are talking in my office and I want to end the conversation, I get up from my desk and walk towards the door where the person is usually standing. They instinctively step back and usually take the hint and leave after a short while. I share this tip with my coworkers all the time. This has two uses. Use number 1, most of them love it, and some use it themselves. Use number 2, people who can't take a hint know that when I get up and move to the door, it's time for them to give me some space. If you don't know the person, act like you don't speak their language. While I was traveling in Leipzig as a college student, got approached by a weirdo who said something to me in German, so I shook my head and tried to leave. He then said in English that he wanted me to buy him alcohol, so I panicked and said solo hablo español. I only speak Spanish. It was a gamble but it worked, and he shrugged and walked away. Yo, I was once approached by a sketchy stranger in Paris. He started speaking in French, and I was like no French. So he started speaking in English, and I said no English. So he started speaking in Spanish, which I speak, and I was like WTF let me go, and proceeded to escape silently. Just say no human, and then crab walk away. Zoidberg noises. This classic, which I use with my patients all the time. View GIF. Chaotic good, backing away. I think I've heard this one before, but don't spoil the ending. Chaotic neutral. Oh, shiz. Runs away as though they forgot something. Chaotic evil. I just shiz myself. Neutral good. Walks with person to their friend/workspace, then leaves. True neutral. Silently completes other tasks while daydreaming. Neutral evil. I'm not interested in that. Lawful good. Listens politely until a break. That's interesting, but I have a prior engagement I have to attend to. I'm sorry. Lawful neutral. Is this something I absolutely need to hear about? Lawful evil. I don't want to talk to you. Hey, I'm bored. Let's play the quiet game. When my parents wanted us to shut up and sleep, they invented the game who can be quiet the longest. Then we fell asleep. I now imagine your colleague doing the same. My little cousin wouldn't stop talking, so I use this method. I play the oh shoot game. Oh shoot, I totally forgot I told Sarah I would send her that spreadsheet. Or oh shoot, I forgot to pay my tab. Usually when you stop someone dead in their tracks to do something else, they tend to wait until they are re-engaged to start talking again. Make out with them. The COVID way. You can't talk while your mouth's busy. Bruh, I'm gonna follow this thread because no matter what I do this person is such a dense cabbage that he won't stop texting me. I'm clearly uninterested and not responding, but he won't stop texting. Can't block him. He's a friend/acquaintance. I'm out of ideas. I've literally just ended convo a million times. Left on read. Didn't respond for a week. Like be friends, but stop texting me all the time. I've had a few of these friends. I've found responding with non sequiturs helps. They text about their day, respond with a pic of a squirrel eating a Cheerio and nothing else. Find yourself up at 2 AM. Send a cartoon gif. Oh, definitely send long think piece articles. Soon enough they don't want to hear from you and won't risk texting you. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe so you will never be trapped in a uncomfortable conversation ever again.